This is one of our favorites here.
Oh yeah, it's like a reoccurring nightmare.
We might as well have a dedicated mag segment for ripping a silverback.
The Beg Seg.
The beg. You heard it here live, folks. We just came up with even a name for it. This is your Beg Seg.
Please, sir, I want some more.
What? You need a banner going across the Beg Seg.
I'll get Jordan and the team on it. Beg Seg. We'll get everybody on it. Mags the 29th. This is yet again
4 days after Christmas. A couple of weeks after they took to social media to brag, to stick it to the haters that they had been personally handpicked by Zack Snyder's marketing team to write the prequel to Rebel Moon. That'll learn everybody. Ha! I'm Max fucking Visaggio. I'm amazing. Give us some money.
Please, Gibbs.
No, there's no please. Show me the please.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Show me the please.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Give me money.
As you guys see, I'll read it real quick I know it's a little small there. I just kind of blew it up a little bit. This is what Max said. We could use some help till our next paycheck. Invoiced December the 7th. What was? Do you understand what that point of that part was? The parentheses. Invoiced December 7th. Like what was?
We could use some help to our next paycheck. I think their last paycheck was December the 7th.
Is that what they're saying? Okay.
Yeah.
Invoice December the 7th. Okay. Following a pretty catastrophic month. Of course, there's the Cash App and the Venmo.
Sorry,
that
can
part
you
really
tell yourself a little bit more, please?
Yeah. That part is the one that's really interesting. Catastrophic month. What the fuck happened?
I don't know. I had a great December, me.
Oh, Miles was fucking fantastic.
It's very telling. It's really telling because this is almost a monthly occurrence. So it's not as if this is a one-off. And it's very difficult to have. Well, first of all, it's very difficult to have any sympathy for somebody who's a piece of fucking dog shit, who's an absolute disgusting human being. So there's always that. But let's just, Mags is in a world of pretend. So let's just pretend that Mags is nice. It's still, even if they were nice, comes to a point where when you're begging for money, when you're in an industry, a privileged industry, nearly every month, then even the person with the greatest of patience will turn around and go, get a different job.
Yeah. Period.
This is not working for you. If you are begging for fucking money nearly every month because of the line of work that you're in, where's Sean Gordon Murphy begging for coin? Where's Eric fucking July begging for coin? No, they don't need to because they got shit going on which actually works and sells and makes money. So if you're in an industry where you are not making money and it's forcing you to literally panhandle on the internet in an effort, of course, to make sure that your peers do that to avoid cancellation by the Whisper Network. We know who's giving money. We know who's not. Because, of course, if you're in the industry, you can't give money anonymously. You have to show them that you've supported them. You have to show them that you're an ally and all that fucking dog shit, buzzword nonsense. Get a job. Get a fucking job that pays money. This industry ain't working out for you. Hand-picked, hand-cooked, whatever you're fucking hand-jobbed, whichever it is. You're not made for this industry. You're not making money. You're embarrassing yourself.
Yeah.
You're the DSP of the fucking comic book industry. You're just a beggar. Get a job. Go to your local fucking job center, get some applications, put in something, work for a living.
Yes.
I mean,
It's
we all
simple.
know that that's never going to happen.
It ain't ever gonna happen. Look,
B, they have that. I wouldn't let them anywhere near a
that's
fucking. I
another
wouldn't let
point.
them
Once they start
sweep a
looking, yeah,
street.
yeah, that's true.
We've been through this.
Yeah, we have, and that's it. But on a serious note, it's like, yeah, bro, this ain't working. Okay, you're asking for money, despite all of the pats on the backs and the nominations for the awards and the hand picks, the hand selections from Zack Snyder. Nobody cares. It's not giving you a life that you can sustain without having to actually beg for money. Literally, just giving away it free. Because again, there's no. This isn't even a transaction here. She just wants, or they, them, or it, or him, shim, whatever. They just want you to give them the money and get dick all in return. Okay, so it's quite literally having your hand out. That's it. And I mentioned this on one of my streams. I think it was on For Cannon's Sake. And I talked about this. I'm a guy, and this is maybe it's just from the era I come from or how I was raised. There ain't no fucking shame in my game. If all of what I had went to shit and I had to make ends meet, you crazy as a motherfucker if you don't think I will take my black ass down to McDonald's, which is always hiring, and
Always
start
hiring.
flipping the motherfucker out of these patties. You crazy. It ain't nothing to me. And I wouldn't give a mother, I wouldn't care. Oh,
I've done that shit, dude. I've done that shit.
Yeah.
If you think you're too fucking good for hard work, God help you. That's what you become. You become a fucking beggar. That's what you become. Not a person who's homeless, not a person who's on the street, not a person who's got mental issues. Well, I mean, they've got fucking mental issues. But not somebody who's on the street because of the mental issues, because of alcoholism or drugs or whatever it may be that's forced them out there. No, this is somebody who's been given work by the mainstream comic book industry because of alleged talent, begging for money nearly every fucking month.
Yeah.
Hey, did you see Mark Millar begging for coin last month?
He calls his own shots. See Todd McFarlane begging for fucking coin?
No, don't think I did, mate. I see Mags nearly every fucking month doing it, though.
True.
Every fucking month.
It ain't nothing to me. Like, and I think that's why there is a problem with the industry, right? It's like that's a mindset thing. Like that's something that trans that wasn't trying to say.
Yeah, I mean, you got it.
I was gonna say
you're not wrong.
I was gonna say transcend, but I guess I could have stopped there.
Transcend, more like.
But on a serious note, it's something that transcends.
We are being serious, mate.
Yes.
Have you seen the fucking stats?
Oh fuck! Oh man, yes.
This is ending one way, mate.
It's factual. Either way we go.
Yeah.
Either way we go. It's a factual statement. But this trend, the attitude of like this type of attitude that transcends anything it is that they're doing. This is not anything that's necessarily unique. That's as a human being, you got fucking problems, right? You feel some kind of way that you too good to go take your ass down to the again, the McDonald's or wherever. I'm willing to bet within a 0.5 mile radius of wherever the hell Mags is, there is a McDonald's. And if it's not a McDonald's, it's another fast food restaurant that is hiring as soon as you walk in the door and ask.
When I was 16 years old, that is the legal age in the UK that you could go out and get a job. At least it was at the time. I don't know if it's changed. As soon as I turned 16 years old, I got a job. I got a job at the weekend. I did school during the week, and I got a job at the weekend. And when I turned 16-year-old and got that job at the weekend, my mum said to me, "Well, it's time to pay some fucking rent." So I started paying some rent. Not huge, nominal amount, but a little bit of rent. And I'd go to school, and then at the weekend, I'd go fucking make hot dogs, flip burgers, clean, scrub, everything. And I got paid £1.69 an hour. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And I'd work 8 hours Saturday, Sunday, back at school on Monday. And then when I left school, took a year out, worked. Just worked. Try to make a little bit of money. Try to do something. Hard jobs, hard graft.
You do what you gotta do.
Yeah, you got to do that. You got to put fucking food on the table. You got to pay your fucking bill. You got to have a life.
You got to do what you got to do.
And if you think you're too fucking good for that shit, do you think that stuff's beneath you? Well, I mean, it typifies Mags perfectly, to be frank. But it shows again in itself an absolute horrendous problem within the comic book industry.
Absolutely.
Quite evidently.
Mm-hmm.
But sympathy ain't on my table, because you could go out there and you could do something, but you don't, because you're too good for it, because you're Max fucking Visaggio. You cut a body part off to get some fucking jobs. And you can't even get jobs now. So, oopsies.
Oh yeah, I don't know who in the fuck is giving Mags money. Foolish waste of your money, I would say. But on a serious note, this is a attitude, integrity, no integrity from Mags, because to your point, working a job that doesn't have to do with, I don't know, transing a character or something, is beneath Mags.
What did she say? Whatever. What did they say? And I just say they because I'm using it in the informal. What did they say they'd do to Connor Kent?
Connor is trans.
Right. When they said that they've just been given work recently, they've just been given work on a character. Can't tell you anything about it yet, but I will tell you that they're going to do something to that character. Can you tell us what that is?
They're going to trans the character.
Oh, okay. Cheers, clearing it up for me, mate. Appreciate that.
So yeah, because I guess the opportunities are few and far between of transing characters, which is the Max special. There's no money coming in, and instead of going to any place in near you and going to work, even if it's part-time, you're between gigs, even if it's part-time, Mags has said, and I don't give a fuck what you identify as, Mags, biologically, you got the build to be doing some work that is always in demand. And I ain't talking about like on some gay shit. I'm talking about like on some like I'm talking about like with manual labor.
Ask Doctor Who. They're hiring. Drink some water.
I'm talking about that you share similarities biologically to folks like myself, right? And therefore you have an advantage physically to go to do certain jobs, man.
Maybe we should just start with identifying as work. That would be a good place to start.
That would for sure. But seriously, Mags,
been nothing but serious. That's just the problem. That is actually the fucking problem, Eric.
Go get a fucking job.
Get a job.
That's what the shit boils down to. Go get a fucking job. Like, go again. You're not too pretty. You're not fucking pretty at all. But you. I'm using that in the metaphorical sense. That you're not too fucking, you shouldn't feel like you too fucking pretty and cute. And holy shit, you should never feel that way in any circumstance. But especially with this, as far as I'm using that as an analogy, right?
Mm-hmm.
That you're not above any job. So
No, ma'am.
Go flip some fucking burgers. I don't know. Go to your local farm and shuck some fucking corn. Do something. And I shuck your corn. That is not an analogy for something else. I'm talking in a literal sense.
I would hire them. I'd hire them to fuck off.
Oh man. Oh shit.
Hey, I heard that Todd McFarlane was doing an art thing. Maybe we should try and get in on that.
Yes, there's maybe some money associated with that. That may be your next gig, Max. For sure. Fucking shit.
I would let them in a McDonald's.
Oh man. No, yeah,
they're not qualified.
No.
They're not qualified.
No, they're not. But who knows, Max? Maybe you get lucky and somebody wants to gamble.
This isn't a night out at a nightclub, Eric.
Fuck. Oh man.
It's a gamble. It's a gamble.
Oh man. This is Jesus Christ, man. But seriously, oh shit, man. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Get a job!
Yeah, get a fucking job.
Fucking job!
Just get a fucking job. Alpha Core #1's pre-order is live. Written by the legendary Chuck Dixon and penciled by Joe Bennett. Visit Rippaverse.com to grab a copy and any of the merchandise items. Be sure to also check out the animated trailer for the campaign, which is the latest project from Rippaverse Studios. Y'all be easy.